Yeah, hello.
Woo!
Yeah, welcome to my channel. And Ali, welcome back again.
Thank you so much. And again, my apologies for having to delay this. I thought I had another show at 11, but it's tomorrow at 11. So Trudy was so nice to change the time, and I'm sorry you had to do that, Trudy.
Oh, no problem.
Uh,
Yeah, it's easy.
you're a sweetheart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have quite a number of people here.
Good.
Jen Bowles, Linda
Uh-huh.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
I saw Karen Doll. Yeah. So great,
Yes.
great to see you.
Absolutely. And Janet Bora Bora is also here. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for letting me know, Jen, about Truey. I changed it to Trudy. Yes. Oh, I must have been on drugs or something when I was setting up shows this week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very silly.
Kate,
Oh, hi, Rachel.
Rachel, Amanda.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah. Good to
Well,
see you. Yeah.
you know, some I'm trying to learn a Chinese song, and it's so hard to memorize. You know,
Really? Okay.
finally, I want to learn it badly enough. I memorize it one line at a time. I just
Mhm.
learn one line and keep repeating it. And I
Oh,
thought, boy, that is
wow.
part of
Yeah.
age coming out.
What is it like a happy song or
No, it's
what?
an interesting song. It's called "The Olive Tree." Uh,
Oh,
so it's like where do you come from? I come from a land far away.
okay.
And it reminds me of us, we come, wanderers like workers, remind me
Yep.
of my planet far away. So it has a special flavor for me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, special flavor. That's wonderful. Well, that's how to do it though, one step at a time.
Ah,
Yes, yes, Greg. I do know this. She said maybe at the end of the month, but not for 24 hours. Some people were there, Trudy, for 24 hours. Yeah,
wow.
yeah, they were. I was there on the screen. I was there for a couple hours, but I worked as a moderator on it for probably 5 or 6 hours. Oh, there's Diamond.
Diamond.
Hello. Hi, Valerie S. Valerie S. We might be able to answer your question today. You can put it in. I wasn't able to do it yesterday with the guide that I was working with, but we can probably do it today. Yeah, that's great. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, I know that's true, Amanda. She's always a student. Trudy grew up in is it Miramar? Is
No,
that
Malaysia.
Malaysia? But okay, and but you didn't speak Chinese. You spoke Malaysian, right?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
only one book of one subject, Mandarin, from age 6 to 12, and then I changed school, so I lost it. But
Oh,
when you learn Mandarin from small, the accent is easier to catch the accent.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not so much like a Caucasian speaking Mandarin. you know.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it isn't because you have the flavor there. Yeah, you have the flavor. That's awesome. That's awesome. Uh, and there's Julie Hamill and Anya's here. Thanks for being here, everybody. I love working with Trudy, and it's her turn this time. So glad you're all here. Yeah.
Oh, and here's this wonderful Sharon site already posting it.
Oh yes, she was there a lot at that doing the moderating for hours. I don't know if she was there. She might have
Really?
been there the 24 hours as well. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. So
So what have been happening in your life?
what's been happening?
Yeah.
Well, some nice news today. I don't know how long it will last, so I think I'll share the news. My husband woke up and he said, "I feel normal today."
Great.
He came in the bedroom, he gave me a hug, and he decided to make lunch. And I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, thank you, and I hope it's like this forever. Because it's nice to see him back again. You know, he was always very sad, and now he looked a little bit more happy. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
My dog Ginger, I
Hmm.
just saw her. She's sleeping on three legs. But I have like a miracle drug. I hope it works for her. I had a dog with a bad leg problem. And one Christmas, I was desperate. I Google, and I
Mhm.
found serapeptase. It's an enzyme that helps
Oh,
ulcers with arthritic pain. So I gave
okay.
it to my dog. After 10 days, she was
Yep.
able to walk.
To move, to walk.
And
Okay.
then my sister had a dog that fell, and same thing, walk on legs. When I went back, I gave her the same thing. After 5 days, she could put, walk on all four. So
Oh,
I
well,
quickly gave,
that's great.
yeah, I
Yeah,
quickly gave
I love that.
her one. I hope it works for her.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I bet it's very possible too that Ginger jumps off things like the bed and the couch and things like that, right? She'll jump down. She might have
Yeah.
twisted her paw when she did that, landed funny on it.
Ah,
I'm
she
thinking
always favored the right foot.
she does. Okay.
She was chasing Marie on
Mhm.
the baseball field. I bring them to the park, and I think she overdid it.
Yeah, she might have. You're absolutely right because they do that when they're playing. Yeah. Wow. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I like that idea. So it's an enzyme, and you give it to them in the mouth or
Yes,
rub it on in the mouth. Okay. All right.
it's
That's
just
good.
Serra, Serra, and then Peptase.
Serapeptase.
Yeah,
Okay. Wonderful. I'm glad it works. Oh, thank you, Sandra.
yeah.
Thank you so much. That's so nice. Yeah, Diamond, you're right. Her dogs are so adorable, and both of Trudy's dogs. Ginger is this. She's Mommy's favorite, but don't tell anybody. There's always one that's a little bit more close to us, I think. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so the
there's
first one,
Valerie's question. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
it.
It's great. Oh, that's great. So, yeah, I've had a few new people on this week, but tonight I'm going to watch the debate. So my dream show is going to be on early. I usually have it on at 6. It's going to be on at 4 Pacific. And Keith got out the popcorn and the bowls, and he's all ready for us to watch the debate.
Well,
Looks like
the amazing thing is with Kamala Harris, I don't usually get it, but I was praying. I told you I was praying very hard for Biden,
right.
and I saw her. I just saw her coming on, strong,
Wow.
vibrant, exactly like she is.
Like she is. Yeah.
And sure enough, she
Yep.
took over, and yeah,
Mhm. Yeah. She I really do believe that she is who we need for this time. And I love Joe Biden. I really do. But what I really love about her and Joe Biden is almost like they have a father-daughter relationship in some ways.
yeah.
And he's proud of her and she's proud of him, and they really care about each other. And so I'm pleased to see that, because that doesn't always happen. It doesn't always happen with people. Yeah. All right, everybody. Yes, you can still donate, everybody, if you want. Oh, by the way, there's a new Kickstarter, which is a place you can buy tarot cards and other things. But this one was for the release of a documentary or a movie about Donald Trump when he was younger. And it's about his relationship with this man that was a lawyer and they needed to have the money made so they could release it to different movie theaters. And they wanted to make $100,000 in order to do that. Well, now they're almost up to $320,000. So it's going to be, it's going to come out. I think it's going to come out October 11th. And so I don't care anything about him, but I think I want to know the things they're going to say about it. That's why I want to watch it. Yeah.
Okay. So it's John France, Our Shining Lights. Yeah, great to see you here.
Uh-huh. Yes, it's really nice to see you. You're going to watch it with Deb and Lisa. Good for you, Amanda. There you go. Yep. We all had a prayer for Joe, and spirit heard us. We can relax. Yes, Cheryl. Yeah, so true. Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much. I agree with you. Yeah. Anyway, so is it cooling down a little bit in your area now?
Yeah, it
A little
is.
bit. Good.
Yeah, so the dogs love it at night, especially.
Oh, I bet.
You know,
Yeah.
Maria especially. She sleeps during the day, and at night she gets very restless. So she just goes out. But now because I know the danger of chaotic and hawks,
Yeah. Yes.
so when it's dark, when she goes out, I have to go. I go out with her, make sure that I'm with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw something that really made me go, "Oh my goodness." Do you know that an eagle can pick up a full-sized deer? I saw a
Really?
picture of it. I thought
Wow.
it was just little tiny dogs and cats and things, but no, it can. And what it does is it flies high and then it drops it to kill it. And then it has a feast. And that really blew my mind because, that it must be incredible strength in those talons that those eagles have. But
Yeah.
that was creepy. To me, it was creepy that they could do that, Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you want to start reading?
Yeah, sure, we can. You think that was AI, Karen? Well, you might be right. I don't know. But yeah, let's do some readings.
So we
Yeah.
have Valerie S. and then Anja Ashdown.
Okay.
So,
Wonderful. Yeah. All right. Let's see what
I
we
have
got.
Julie Hamill. So I'm going to call out the names, and if I miss anyone, let me know.
Uh-huh. Hmm. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'd like to know. Oh, yeah, you got Julie Hamels. Will someone help me
Yes.
with her grandson? And did you get Diamonds? I think Diamond
No,
had a question. I
Diamond
think
had
she.
it. No, I didn't get Diamond.
Let me see. It was further back. Let's see. Yeah, Diamond is at 1238,
12:38.
right near where Sharon Sipe is.
12:38.
Did you find it?
Okay, getting close.
Getting close.
12,
It's all in capitals, so you should be able to see it.
12. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Finally. Thank you. Yeah, I
You're
missed.
welcome. No, that's okay. Yeah, that's no problem. All right. So, Valerie, you want a message for your new opportunity. So, Valerie has just moved and is looking for work in a new place. So, I first get, though, the wounded. Okay. And this, I think, really is something that you're dealing with right now. You felt let down and wounded by your previous employment situation. But look, there's a butterfly there waiting to transform you into something more, but you have to sit in the wound a little bit more and recognize that you need to heal. And that's why the opportunities may be taking longer than you think. It says, be gentle with yourself, others, and others, because we all have been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. So I think that's a cry right there. It says here that you will have happy, healthy, wealthy, wise fulfillment, and that using the peace, you'll have peace of mind, but you need to take care of yourself first. So there you go. And you are the beautiful flower in this picture here. And you're working towards what it is that you're going to achieve. Finally, I got adventure, endless possibilities, and enthusiasm will guide you. I'm guessing that maybe they want you to explore your new city, check it out, go find maybe some museums or something like that. I don't know. But look at the adventure is in front of you. So I think that things are going to get better, but you gotta heal a little bit. Oh, okay, Karen. Oh my goodness. I didn't really want to be right, but I didn't also want to lie about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I get the first card, trapped in fear.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And then awareness. So I think with whatever it is that you don't feel good about is very important to have that awareness and look at it, trace
Mm-hmm.
it to the roots, look at it. Because I find that in life very often we have like phantom fear, this fear that is there for no reason, and we just, it just kind of, yeah, we get trapped by it,
We do. You're
yeah, it
right.
kind of trap
Mm.
us. And then
Yeah.
when we are aware of it and we can trace it to the roots, then it's easier to get rid of it. And your outcome card is triumph.
Oh, yeah. And she
Yeah.
will. I think she just needs to heal. And so that fear is certainly there because she's been so wounded in the past. She was taken advantage of in a family business, and she broke away from it. So that's the first step. Now she's got to heal, and then she'll be ready to take on her new situation. So I hope that helps you, Valerie. It broke your heart. I know it did. I know it did. Yeah. Yeah.
Anja Ashton, could you give me any insight about what's going on with my Black Kitty buddy?
Okay. We sure will. Oh, Amanda Carroll, I'll let Trudi know that you have a question. All
Yeah,
right.
got it.
Okay. What's going on with Buddy? Oh. Mhm. Hmm. Anya, I'm guessing there's a bit of sadness there in Buddy's world, and I don't know what it is. I don't think that this cat had a cat friend or a dog friend, and so it's always just been your one kitty cat. But it says here, what you are seeking is also seeking you, and when you rest, you will find it. I'm thinking that it's telling you that you may get a message in a dream, and it may seem kind of funny, but it relates to Buddy and the situation that Buddy wants to talk to you. Buddy. Hmm, let's see. I do get how much Buddy appreciates you, and that you do witness Buddy, and you give him the unmerited gift of grace in what you do. That's clear. That's the card that I have there. What is holy? What is true? So I think you're doing the best you can to communicate with him. And is it just? I remember before there was some kind of an issue. I think with a stomach issue for him or something like that. It's a lot of money to take an animal into the veterinary office, I recognize, but I'm wondering if things don't get much better, that you might want to have him checked out. It could be something, that a shot could take care of, or some medicine could take care of.
Yeah, I get a cat emotional withdrawal.
Oh,
With animals, I don't know about cats, but with dogs, I had a client's dog, and when the dog is not well, you can see immediately in the eyes. There's like a worried look in the eyes. So the
mhm.
second card I get is moving on. So hopefully,
Oh,
whatever it is, she will be moving on from that. And
uh-huh.
then the last card, the outcome is prosperity begins.
Okay. So it
Yeah.
sounds like a good outcome once it gets taken. She says The cat's not eating much, seems to be in a lot of pain, had an intestinal block. Okay. You might want to check, I don't want to be the bearer of any kind of bad news, but I had a dog that had bladder cancer. So it's just something that they don't always see, because they might do a CAT scan or whatever. And they don't go down that low. They just do the stomach, but not the bladder area. But if she seems to be in a lot of pain, she may have some kidney stones or some bladder stones, and that might be why. And I know, as a human who's had those, that's the worst pain in the world, to have kidney stones. Yeah. Sending lots of love. Yeah, lots of love.
So now Diamond. Yeah, I get John France. So
Yeah.
Diamond, can you read on my son any good news coming soon for him? Thanks.
Okay. Okay. This is a very interesting message for him. It says, there are many doors that lead to the place where you truly belong. I know he's looking for a job. My feeling is that he might not be using all the avenues that are available to him. I know there's like monster.com and there's Indeed. He can also go down to your unemployment office, and they have a whole bunch of jobs. He might be able to talk to an employment counselor even, to see if he can get himself invested in that. In my state, we also have, if they go to the unemployment office and they can't find a job in their field, they'll send you to training at the community college to learn a new trade. Some of those things might be not quite exactly what he wants, but that might be an avenue for him. It says here that he needs, these are transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice and radical forgiveness. So he has to forgive himself and others for whatever part they played in him not having the job that he has right now, and the hope that he will be able to, alchemy is transforming into something else. This was needed for him for whatever lesson that he came here on the earth to do, which is not easy. Let's see what the final outcome card is. Let me pull that and see what it says. Well, I get the adventure card. I get, he's on this, he's going to go into a situation where he's on an adventure, something brand new for him. I don't know how long it's going to take, but he needs to call in his guardian angels and his guides and ask them, please help me, and stop to focus on lack and instead focus on abundance. It's very, very important. Health issues. Okay. Yep. We all need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I get is, at the moment he is like staying put, stationary,
Mhm.
and he is feeling very, very bound up. But it is his own chains.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a card where he can break free from it. So he is in the state of withdrawal, depressed because of all the things that is happening.
Mhm.
And it is playing into the hands of the devil. The devil card need not be bad. It is just that part of it is, I always read the card like the devil is in the detail.
Mm-hmm.
So the power is in his hands as soon as he takes it back. So he will bound himself with all these feelings, but he's moving away from it he's going from rougher period to a smoother one.
Good.
And then at the end, the outcome is the 9 of Cups.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So look for happy outcome. So after all that,
Yep.
he will begin to see the light and then move towards the light and happy outcome.
Diamond, I'm wondering, I don't know how old he is, but remember, if he's anywhere near 29 to 31, I think, he's going through his Saturn return, and that's a really hard time for young people. So I don't know if he's going through that now or not. But every time he tries to move forward, he hits a wall. But he will for sure. You know, this is what my husband was dealing with since November. He would feel better, not like he's feeling today. He's feeling really good, so I'm not complaining. But he would get up and say, "Gee, I think I can go out and do something outside today." And the next day he wouldn't be able to get out of bed. And he got to the point where he didn't want to get out of bed because maybe that would happen again. So we sort of reinforce things that aren't really that good for us. It sounds to me like he's just really going through a dark night of the soul, and we all go through that. It's really hard. Yeah. Much
So this
love.
John Francis 54. I don't know what that is with regard to.
Oh, 54? Is that how old you are? Is that how old you are, John? Are you? Yeah. I wish I was 54. Oh, goodness. Yeah, give us a little bit more information, John, so we can do a reading for you. Okay? Thank you.
Amanda Carroll, I think I had a migraine last night, new for me. I'm being gentle with myself today. Was it 99 related?
Ah. Well, it was a very powerful portal yesterday. So, oh, Jen, that's happened to me too with internet connections. I'm so sorry. Hello, JR. Nice to see you. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kelly. 54 years old. That is right. Okay. Do you want another question, John? Because we'd be happy to answer for you.
Yes, he's on next.
He's on next? Oh, you got a question. You got a question.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. All right. All right, JR. Thank you for the question. It is a nice age, Karen. 54 was always good to me.
Yeah, now I get JR. Star JR. Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. Ooh, this is interesting, Amanda. I pulled the full moon eclipse. Now that is coming up. Maybe it's preparing you for the full moon eclipse. I don't know. It says here that they want you to remove any internal obstacles and confront your self-identity, and that it could be very intense to do so. And so I'm wondering if it's shadow related. And you know, when we work on shadow, we dig deep, and that could give us a very big headache. But I'm pretty sure yesterday was off the charts with the Schumann resonance and the sunspot energies that were coming up. But they're still saying prepare for the full moon eclipse. And then it says you're frozen for a time. It says take no action, slow down. So it wants to slow you down so that you can integrate these new energies into your DNA. Perhaps there's light codes coming to you as well, and that may be giving you a headache. You know, I'm not saying that they do, but everybody's different. So, wow, sorry, that is very painful. So sorry.
Yeah, energy shift. But you know, lately,
yeah,
I quite believe it because lately I have been getting this strange, strong energy in my head. It's so strong that earlier on I had to get into meditation just to ease. Yeah, so going into a place of quiet meditation does help. Yeah, self-care. So
self-care. There you go. She's walking down by the water. That's great self-care. Yeah.
Self-care and then clearing space. Yeah, the best thing to clear migraine headache is to clear the thoughts completely. Sometimes I do that. I just stop thinking, stop all thoughts, because you know, if you worry about something, the thoughts is not going to help. And the
Yeah.
baby
And you bring more of that worry to you if you're sitting in worry. So yeah, you don't want to be worried all
yeah,
the
and
time.
then thoughts is, is the greatest trigger for migraine.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's true. I've never had one. I don't want to have one. I heard that it's really, really difficult because people can actually get even nauseous and vomit when they have headaches like that. So, wow. All right, Amanda. Much love, dear.
Oh, she said, I'm going to walk by the water in a bit. Wow, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. You're
And
welcome, Kelly. Do you have a question, Kelly? You can put them in. We started at 12:30 today, or on the half hour, so we still have about a half hour to go.
yeah, shining light. Definitely, I have used that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
So here, John France.
Okay. Stuck spiritually. Maybe this too early. I've been trying for 6 months. Okay, John. I totally, totally understand. I really, really do. For a lot of people, it's very, very hard to meditate. And so, what I suggest to people that have a hard time trying to quiet your mind and so on is perhaps to do a guided meditation, and where you can find them on YouTube, where you're laying down and they're telling you where you're going to go, where you're going to walk, what you're going to find. Maybe start there, or start with some breath work, not breast work, breath work. And that will help get you in. The other thing I found out about meditation that I never knew before is when you're blowing in and out and doing your breath work, roll your eyes back as far as you can. And this is supposed to be able to allow us to see see more, and get deeper and deeper into what it is that we're meditating. It feels kind of funny and it looks funny, but no one's around, so don't worry about it. A lot of us are feeling very stuck with not being able to move forward, and that's the energies we're dealing with right now. However, cut yourself a break. And the fact that you're even asking the question means that you are on the path and that you are interested in changing whatever it is in your life that's not working. And look at this. Change comes from higher self. And I love this. And of course, your higher self is your subconscious mind, and it knows everything, absolutely everything. And it says here also to cut any frequency of fear. Some people are really interested in growing and learning and going into a meditation, but there's some kind of a fear that's holding them back. They may not even realize, because they're afraid once they open themselves up that they're going to be bombarded with a bunch of things. I know that's the way it is with people who want to hear other, clairaudience or whatever. They don't want everybody to tell them all their problems, but you can take that and work with it in your life. But start with the guided meditations and give yourself a lot of credit for doing the work for 6 months. A lot of people try it for 2 or 3 days and then they stop. So bravo to you.
Yeah, I get a kind of awakening.
Uh-huh.
It's great just to have been doing it for 6 months, meditating and persevering, because meditation is not easy to keep out. It's a practice that. And then shadow work.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow work.
Yes. The old shadow work. Yeah.
And then eternal self. So the thing is just like I have that problem with when I trying to channel and then not reading, is when we expect it to be a certain way, then we miss what is right in front.
Absolutely. Oh, that's
Yes.
perfect. That's perfect. Yes, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
So don't think like, I think there was someone who said, prepare and then do it, but no expectation. When you expect, you have a preconceived idea of how it should be, how it should feel, and you probably have the thing already, the benefit already there, and you are not seeing it. It's like when, one day I was in another monastery. So I told this priest, this retreat master, that I'm having a hard time at meditation. I feel that I am being unfaithful at meditation because I couldn't concentrate. But I'm really happy to just be in the space, before the tabernacle, and just enjoying the feeling of of God, being in the presence of God. And then he told me that is the prayer of simplicity. I had advanced and I didn't even know it.
That's so good. And it's different for everybody, I think, isn't it, Trudi? I mean, what you expect or what you get is different than what I get, but none is better than the other. It's what we're meant to see or feel. That's great. Yeah.
The wonderful thing about meditation is we don't really have to have anyone teach us. You just start doing it, and the spirit, the higher self, spirit, God, universe, all this will teach us how to do it. And you have been doing it for 6 months. I'm sure you are already experiencing it. Even the mind calming down, or just being able to stay in that silent space.
But don't you think that if he's been trying to do it for 6 months, that he's got the stamina to keep doing it, whereas a lot of people would have given up. And I think right before something happens, we want to give up. And a lot of times we don't know that it happens because we have given up. Don't give up, John. Yeah. It's wonderful.
So Rachel, I got it. So the next one, JR.
Luck and love for JR.
In love for me. This is, yes.
Hi, Nathaniel Harris. And I saw you say that you feel the same way as John did. I hope that message helped you a little bit too. You're welcome, John Franks. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I got some interesting cards for you. I pulled cards that are more love cards. And the first one I got is that things will come to you now. Take advantage of this auspicious time and make the most of every blessing. It says the spoiled one. And so if you don't have anyone spoiling you, which I mean it in a good way, my husband will always say that our dogs are spoiled because we take good care of them. Anyway, if you are the spoiled one, make sure you spoil yourself. You love you, spoil yourself, then you're able to spoil others. It says here that you have the ability, you are a born witch, and you have all the tools that you need to empower and support you. So you just have to use your power of imagination and your power of manifestation and say that you are attracting someone to you that is that is already a perfect partner for you. So make sure you put it in the now and not out there somewhere. Finally, I get the attractor. Look at this. Wow. It says you're standing out from the crowd, attracting all the right people to help you make progress. So if you do that, if you say you are attracting love into your life right now, then you've got that ability to attract it, and you just need to believe in it. Yeah.
So I get observe. Observe all the people around you, the motion around you. And then look at this heart. You have the power to move. The hands moving the heart.
Awesome.
Release. Let go. Sometimes when we want something too badly or look for something too much, just trust. Trust. This card for me is trust, release. trust,
Mhm.
and then so that's a good sign. Love abound. So
Yeah.
there is the answer for you.
Awesome. Yeah. It's funny when you don't want a partner is when you'll find one. That happens a lot. Yeah.
Makes me
Oh.
hopeful. Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
that's good. I'm glad you're hopeful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The cards
Um,
are very positive.
Hi,
So
Ness. I'm sorry. There's someone else, Bobby Wyatt, up a little bit further up. Wanted has a
really, I
question.
just want to show this Nathaniel Harris. Yes, and it
Oh,
did.
good. Oh, good, Nathaniel. Good, good. I'm glad.
Oh,
Sometimes
let me
somebody
see.
asks a question that helps us, and yeah, helps us out. That's great.
Okay. So I'll shine a light. Meanwhile, I'll look for Bobby Wyatt.
All right. A message from your guides, of course. Wow.
Oh, hi, Akela.
Hi, Kayla.
Bobby Wyatt. Yeah, okay. I got
You
it.
found it. Okay. Mm. Ooh.
I have a message from my guys. This is a good one.
All right. So the first card I get is you are the dancer. Look at this woman. She's just loving. She's almost doing like a whirling dervish would, just in ecstasy, dancing. And it says, you must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic quality of life and meaning. Our soul's dance is never ending. And, there's a song that I really love that came out around 2000, and it's I Hope You Dance. And when you have a chance to sit it out or dance, dance. And, it doesn't mean you have to necessarily physically dance, but have that energy in order to put that out there. I'm seeing that your teacher guides are saying, well, in times of boredom, you've got to find something that will fill your time up that's productive and not just, stationary, let's say. So it says you have the sovereignty of magic that exists in you. And with that comes synchronicities, miracles, and spiritual focus. So I believe it's asking you to maybe read some books that would give you more information on an area or a topic that you'd like, or watch a documentary, something like that that would put you into feeling that you have sovereignty. You are the owner of your own magic, but that means you need to make your own magic as well.
So she said, I have been bored.
Oh, you have. Yep.
Yeah, so your spirit team is saying break free from the feeling of boredom. Take back your power. You know,
Uh-huh.
we can create. We can create anything we want, and go towards our growth.
Mhm. Yes,
I always love
absolutely.
taking
Uh-huh.
back your power
Uh-huh.
because a lot of it I found out. It's all in the attitude. When we change our attitude, things changes around us.
Mhm. You're
Yeah.
right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, there was another question I saw. Vicky, we did see your question. And after Akila came in, Kelly asked if she could have a message too. Kelly, you'll
Kelly,
see.
I
Yeah.
have I have from Kelly
You have
uh
it already?
a
Okay.
part or intuition.
Okay.
So right now we have Vicky Howard,
Vicky.
Kelly, Rachel, Device, yeah, Bobby, Wyatt, and Jane Bow. So if I
Oh,
miss
wow.
I'm here, let me know.
Uh-huh. We're busy today, aren't we, Trudi?
Yeah. So Vicky Howard, would love a reading if possible, please.
Sure thing. Ooh. Mhm. All right. So you got the manifesting card, Vicky. Look at this. Isn't she fabulous? She reminds me of Dorothy on The Wizard of Oz, but you know, there she is, and she can bring in all this beauty. She has a light bulb over her head. She can bring in anything she wants. And it says, monitoring your inner dialogue and using quantum affirmations can help you make your real desired life changes. And I truly believe it, because the quality of our thoughts creates the world that we see. So we have to continuously think good thoughts, and that everything is working out for us. The second one I get is you're finding a way out of the weeds. And it says here, a clear way out, multitasking and getting organized. And I know next month you're on your way back to Vegas. So you're just getting all your ducks in a row is what I'm seeing here. Finally, the joy guides come in and say, you need to celebrate each and every day of your life, and know that each and every day is, what is it? They say, don't save your best dishes or your best jewelry for important days. Every day is an important day. So thank you.
Yeah, it's interesting. I get a card, truth,
Uh-huh.
partnership, and alliances. So are you looking towards something of that nature?
Mm.
And I get cards I seldom get. Temptation, conflict and defeat, and then the best chakra. So what
Okay.
is important here is to stay rooted, grounded, because when you are rooted, grounded, then it's easier to move past temptation. Because I found that there are three words. Rooted is interesting here. Yeah. Grounded, centered, and truth. Because when we are grounded, we are centered. When we are centered, we are able to see the truth.
Wow.
And when you see the truth, then you are able to, move past temptation, conflict, defeat, and moving towards whatever is happening up in your life, partnership and alliances.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. I love what you just said. I love that. That's so wise. It really is. Rooted,
Yeah.
being rooted keeps you
Centered.
centered, which keeps you being able to speak your truth. And
Yeah.
being truly, very nice.
It
Very
was
nice, Rudy. Yeah.
what my spirit team gave me in my channeling. So one day I found myself the three words. So I started with grounded, and then
Yeah.
he will say, when you are grounded, you are centered. And when you are centered, you are able to see the truth in things, truth in yourself, truth in things. Yeah, I found that very enlightening.
Very enlightening. Very enlightening. Well, thank you, Linda Kennedy. That's wonderful. Welcome. Thank you, my dear. All right.
Yeah, like a bonsai rooted.
Yes, a bonsai tree. Yeah.
Rooted, centered, then truth.
Yeah. Wow. You just blew my mind. It's so nice. Thank you. You made my day. You really did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very nice.
I used to envy those whose spirit team teaches them things, and then I find myself learning things from channeling. But they are spiritual
Yeah.
messages. No, I don't
Yeah.
go into. They are all basic spiritual messages.
Yep. That's beautiful. Yep.
Kelly,
Okay.
with a card or intuition.
All right. Oh, Leah, you're learning moss and bonsai art? Are you really? Ooh, you have to be very patient to do that. Good for you. Wow. That's so awesome.
My mother was completely into bonsai.
Was she? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to use these tiny little scissors and all that to do that, don't you? I mean, it take the
No,
manicuring. No?
no, she
No?
does the regular big ones.
Oh,
She didn't. Yeah, there are some people who go for the really, but she
real
does.
little ones. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know they had bigger ones. All right. This is both these cards, they go together, Kelly. I get, remember that you live in a world of wonder. Look at all this. That we have the Aztecs, we have a lion, we have beautiful moon and planets and birds and flowers. Oh my goodness. We do really, if we take the time to look at the world we live in, we can see the beauty that a lot of people simply walk by and don't even acknowledge. And it says here, magic and mystery can be found everywhere. Learn to look again. So look like you're a little kid. When a little kid asks mommy 500 questions, why is this? Why is that? Why is this? Be that curious. And then I get all eyes are open, which I find interesting because it goes with this. And it says, inspired vision, clarity, perception, and revelation will come when you keep your eyes open. And, that gave me the goosebumps. So that's wonderful.
Yeah. So I get new beginnings. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. That's interesting. Inspire passion. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. So are you planning to move in a new direction? And the last card, a father's love.
Oh.
A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable. In that it can be trapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me happy. My dad and I were like that. I loved him.
Well, I love my father very much, but he was the typical Chinese father. He was a tyrant at home. He terrorized us kids until in his old age he wanted relationship with his children. But I always have this special love for him, even with all
even though he was that way. Yeah. My husband's father was a tyrant as well. My dad was not. He was just a real gentle guy. But he was harder on my brothers. So maybe it was because I was a little girl. That might be why.
Well, he mellow in his old age,
Oh, did he?
It was too late with the older kids, but he developed relationship with the younger ones.
Yeah. I think that's what happens, because I was the baby and my brothers were gone by the time, I was growing up. And so it was easier for him. Yeah. He didn't have to. The boys would always be in trouble, but I didn't get in trouble. So he was happy. Yeah.
Rachel H., can I have a reading, please?
Okay. I love Rachel H's rainbow that she has there. Yeah. Rainbow and a dove.
Oh, hi, Warrior Girl.
Hi, Warrior Girl. Nice to see. And Morella's here. And somebody else came in too. Was it Linda De Gonzalez? Did she come in, or was it Linda Kennedy? Well, we all the Lindas. All right. So let's see what we got here. So Rachel, I get that you're ready to complete something. And what I love about this card is it says sweet satisfaction and harvest time has come. And in the fall, they do harvest the crops, and there's a lot of the pumpkins come out, the squash come out, all the apples are out. But it looks like this is going to be a time of completion for you, where you're finishing up something and you're reflecting back on that with some sort of a Thanksgiving idea, being grateful. And that's what it's reminding you of. Excuse me. They're saying that also there's an emergence of protection that's coming in for you with this harvest. And it says, make sure that you ask for any boundaries you need from other people who try to interfere, because it's not their business. You can tell them no. And be aware of self-preservation and trust in divine protection, that you are always divinely protected. So that's an important thing. And then they want to remind you that you're a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. How beautiful is that? So trust. I love this, and I love it because it's September and we're moving into harvest season. So much love to you.
Yeah, I get suffering in silence, but you are looking forward ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And the next card, hope.
Yep.
And look how bright
It's
your hope.
beautiful. Mm-hmm.
And shadow. So you could cast all your suffering in silence into the shadow, and then you will attend to material and spiritual prosperity. And look at the rainbow, foundation and achievement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. Wow. That's beautiful. Hi, Joyful Journey. I'm not sure if Trudy got the question that you posted. I saw it earlier. If you want to put it in, do you just want a reading? She can add it to it. Yeah.
Joyful. No, I don't have her. I have right now.
Okay.
I have this, and then I have Bobby Wyatt, Jean Bowles, and uh, Jane Bowles. Yeah, no, I don't have it. So what
Okay.
is
Right. I don't remember what it was, but I think she just wanted a reading. But Joyful, if you put it in the chat right now, then Trudy will be able to see it. There you go.
Joyful Jenny? Okay, no, I don't have it.
Okay. You're from India, class 12. Oh, so you're a senior? Okay. Will I get my dream college? I think that's what you mean, dream college. An expected result. Also, how's my future ahead? Okay, we'll check it out. I think that's what you want to go into your dream college, and you're asking if you're going to be able to do that. I want to make sure that we're reading this right. Okay. If you're in your senior or your 12th year of school and you're almost done, congratulations. That's a very big achievement for anybody. And let's see how the future looks. Ooh. So the first card I got is success and victory. And of course, that's probably you you graduating and perhaps getting into that college or one of the colleges that you believe is the college for you. If you don't get into that college, please know that it was divinely ordained for most beneficial outcome that you got into this other college. And it might just be a stepping stone to your dream college. I don't know. But I get the crown, which is really, really good. I see that you want to shake things up. When you take a soda bottle and you shake it, it explodes all over the place. So you want some excitement. You're thirsty for something new. And that would be definitely what a college freshman would be happy to do. Something away from the home, something new, meeting new friends and having new experiences. Finally, it says the only thing that they're concerned about is that you make sure you recognize that you can get into untamed nature or chaos if you don't follow the rules and do your work, because that's the primary reason you're going to school. And so freshman year is always the hardest, and it asks you to buckle down and get. And the reason I know this for sure is because I'm a professor. So I have freshmen every year. And if you're not careful in the very beginning and you don't have the right patterns that you set, and you're not doing the work in a certain way, then you can sometimes end up having problems later when you can't catch up. So that's all it's reminding you. But I think you have a pretty good future ahead for you. Thank you.
Yes. So it says, to be proactive rather than wait for something to happen. You are asked to respond from your own passionate heart, and you are looking. So you are looking ahead. You have a decision to make between two choices, and you are already looking forward ahead into your future, and you are moving into a, yeah, smooth it's
Smooth waters.
yeah, smooth
Mm-hmm.
smooth waters, and you get the sun card.
Oh,
I
that's the best card in the deck. Yeah,
can't get any better cards than
you
that.
can't. Yeah, that's a great card. Good luck to you, Devasa or Devasya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like you're getting to your dream college. That is great.
Yeah.
Bobby, why is there anything I need today or a message from a loved one?
Right.
So I don't see anything from joyful.
From Joyful Journey. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Joyful, if you want to be read, just put in there that you want a card or you want to be read. I thought I saw that you wanted to be read, but maybe I was wrong. So that's all right. That way, though, we will read for you before we go. So, all right. So the card I got for you, Bobby, is the Mermaid, and look at this. She's beautiful. She spends half her time in our world and half the time underneath the water. And it says here, look below the surface of your emotional reactions to know what's really going on, because things are not always what they seem to be. And I think many of us can get triggered by the actions of other people, and yet perhaps it was the way they said it that bothered us. And when you get something in writing, you don't get the facial, so you don't know if somebody's smiling or sneering. So look beneath to find that out. It says that the treasures in the deep and the dark are for you, and I love that, because underneath the water, emotional would be under the deep and dark. And it says here, shadow work, healing of old wounds. We're getting a lot of cards today about shadow work. And shadow work is really just finding those things about us that don't serve us well, or that are more negatively looked at, and pain from below, or whatever. And when we turn and we look at what our shadow is, it helps us grow. So, but we all don't want to do it because it's painful too. Thank you.
Yeah. So the message: be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you have achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you have achieved and to be proud.
Uh-huh.
And then the card to inspire passion. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And the
Mm.
love.
Mm.
Love is the foundation of your existence. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Great messages for you, Bobby. Mm.
So this is the last one, Jane Bowles. Any message from my guides?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good night, our shining lights. Okay.
Yeah, good night.
Yay, Jen, you're here. I'm glad your internet is still working. All right. Let's see what they want to tell you today. Ooh. All right, Jen. The first card I get is the Detective. I love this. Look at this, the Detective. And it says, look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes. That someone could be you. So examine your assumptions. So make sure that you really think be your own detective. If you feel like something is the way it is, you may not be right. It may be that it's a veil of illusion. And so be open about things. It says everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. And there's something really ominous and something really beautiful at the same time about that. When we surrender to the unknown, we know that most of the time we give up and give over, and the universe provides. And so there's that for you. And finally, I get serenity out of exile. Exhale, surrender, and accept yourself radically. I love this card because it's a number 1, Jen. And you were in exile for a very long time, and you have just broken out of that exile, and you're living your life again and finding joy and meaning. And you can only thank yourself for that. That had to be your realization, and it's a beautiful one. Wow.
I get the universal mother. I see this as your energy embracing the whole universe. And second card, growth.
Mm-hmm.
And then after life, reaching out to the light, moving closer, reaching out to the light.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. So Joyful Journey was trying to get on a bus, and so she did post at 1:34 that she would like a reading, if that's all right.
So do we just want to do a reading for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that all right, Trudi?
Yes,
Is that
definitely.
okay? All right. Here you go, Joyful. Let's just
Oh
give
yeah.
you
Say sorry, my bus just came.
Yeah. All right. She probably had to wait in line and then get on the bus, pay the money. You know how that goes. Yeah.
Oh, she's still here. So she said, great reading. So we'll get.
Okay. All right. But that was for Jen. All right. So you are the yogini. Look at this, which is, look at sitting right at the end of the rainbow. I love that. We are all one, each an inseparable part of the unseen infinite energies that surround, sustain, and empower us, and all there is. And so you recognize that anyway, that you are one of many, and that we all empower each other when we empower ourselves. It says here, the body temple, be a vehicle of heart, mind, and soul. Cultivate your temple with care. So it's interesting that comes along right after the yogini card, which means self-care is very important, stretching, eating right, you know, all of those beautiful things. And your body then becomes the temple that houses the soul. So there's that. And it says you are emerging in a new life, and your teacher guides are calling to you and bringing you lessons that you need to know to move you to the next level. So you're giving birth to something new, but that doesn't mean you're pregnant. It just means you're pregnant with possibility. There you go.
Wow, these are lovely cards. Darker spheres. So looks like you have gone through some really dark time, darker spheres, but you are healing from that.
Mm-hmm.
Healing begins. So from your experiences with your darker spheres and your healing, you're able to teach others, and it gives you the ability to listen and have empathy and lead.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so you're
Yes,
onto
possibilities are hopeful. You're right. Yeah, that's beautiful.
yeah, those are beautiful messages.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
is
think
so
everybody got some good ones today, don't you?
yeah. It's so true. You know, what does he know who have not suffered? It's when we suffer that and then we hear from it, that we're able to teach, and we're able to hear and then lead.
Yep. You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, most of us don't want to have any issues where we have to suffer. I mean, we'd be stupid. Oh, there she is. How's your paw? What's going on, Mary? Hi, Mary.
This one is Ginger. She is the one
that's
with the
Ginger. Oh, okay.
Hi, Ginger. So Ginger, are you going to ask for praise for your sick paw? So this one is Mary. Oh, she disappeared.
Oh,
right here.
Oh, Julie, you wanted a reading today too? I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
there she is. There she is.
yes. This is the acrobat.
So cute. Honestly.
So cute, yeah.
Mhm. She
Oh,
is.
Julie,
Oh, sorry about that, Julie.
have time.
All right. So you, my dear, have the dawn of, look at how beautiful this is. And she's holding a fan and she's holding a coin. And there's a little girl that's blowing. Oh, it's like there's a brand new day coming. That's what I get. It says, don't be discouraged if things look dark and hopeless. The sun rises every day and it reveals new possibility and new hope. So never, never give up. And with that comes transformation, emergence from uncertainty, and new wings await you. How beautiful is that? So yes, it's moving from the caterpillar into the butterfly, and having the wings to fly above the earth after spending time on it. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. And this new land could be just new ways of thinking or new ideas or new opportunities. And they said that there's something for you in this and to embrace it. Thank you.
Yeah, I have detached,
Oh,
letting go. So this she's letting go the dove detached.
mm-hmm.
Observe, when we are detached from our ego, ourself,
Mm-hmm.
then it's easier to have that freedom of mind, heart,
Yep.
to observe and move towards whatever you're aspiring towards.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Wow. We've had some powerful readings today. Thanks to everybody who's been with us and all the moderators too. Wow.
Yeah. So here, Karen said, very,
Lots of smiles.
it
Yeah.
just, yeah. No, she was. I tried. Here it goes. They're as big as you. My dogs are as big.
They are. They are. But she had them standing up. So yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
that
Hi,
dog,
Nancy.
that Marie, she loves to spy on the neighbors. So that's how I train her. I can put her up and she can stand on my shoulder
On your
and look
shoulder.
across over the wall.
Oh, that's funny. You spy on the neighbor. That's
Because
funny.
they have a German Shepherd.
Oh, okay. So she
She
can get
can.
the German Shepherd all stirred up, but the dog can't do anything about it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Um,
So thank you all for being here. And as usual, thank you, Ali. It's always a
of course,
pleasure.
Trudy.
Yeah.
Always is. Yeah. We'll be on next month on my channel, and Trudy will simulcast, and we'll have
Yeah.
some more fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. So are we ready to say
We're
goodbye
ready
here?
to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.